on live stream on Facebook. Now we're gonna go live. It's gonna show though. I'm gonna tag you in it, okay? I'm gonna tag you in it. We are now live. Hey everyone, welcome back to LashayVenturePodcast. Podcast. I do have a special guest here. I'm gonna go ahead and let her introduce herself.
My name is CeCe Roberts. What you say?
Yeah, she nervous. Mm-hmm. Can you tell them what you do? Like, you are a writer. Can you tell them about your books?
Yes, I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for over 10 years. I'm a salon owner. I decided to write a book about natural hair care, how to keep your hair healthy and maintain your hair in and out of salons, and how to take care of your hair at home, and how I started my growth and my journey.
Okay, so how did you get into doing hair?
I was a little
Because I knew you by a writer. I was tell you the writer until I seen that ad, and I was like, oh, she's a stylist as well. So
I was a little girl. I picked up the passion. I just went in the bathroom and just started doing my own hair. Then I started doing my friends' hair, and my grandmother, my mother, and them, they didn't know how to do hair, so I had to learn how to do my own hair if I wanted to look cute.
So this been since you were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So how did you transform over to writing?
I think I wanted to like build something like a blueprint for myself. I just wanted to like just have another title up under my name, and I was like, I could tell my story.
Okay.
I always get people all the time to ask me like, when did you start doing hair? What made you want to start doing hair? And then so I do a lot of younger girls, and they always talk about they want to do hair. So I just felt like I could tell my story.
Okay. What is something that you want to write about that you haven't wrote about yet?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's so crazy because when I wrote the book, and you think it's hard until you do it. And then when you do it, you be like, oh, okay, now the scariest part is like actually somebody reading what you wrote. But now I think about how easy it is, and I think like maybe I can make a book about myself, or write a book about myself, or help my son create a children's book. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy, and it's dope, and I loved it. So I would want to do it again for sure.
Can you tell us more about your latest book, your writing project that you just did?
Yes. So basically, I talked about how to, like I said, how to educate people on how to take care of their own natural hair, why it's important to take care of your hair. I mean, of course, like we all love extensions and we all love braids. I mean, it's hot outside, it's summertime. I have braids right now, but it is very important to still take care of your hair. When you take the braids out, doing the trim and the steam treatments and the conditioners, and a lot of people just constantly just put stuff in their hair and just keep doing their hair, and they don't actually take care of their natural hair. And just for our younger generation to understand like how important it is to embrace our own natural beauty, because now extensions then took over so much that they don't care about what they look like. Like they feel like they're not pretty without weave, and you can be pretty without weave. Like it's okay. So really, I think that it was really for the younger generation, because I do a lot of little girls' hair, and they get their hair done and then go and look in the mirror, and they just like, I don't like the way I look. My hair is too short. And that's sad that it's like
it's
that.
because it's out there now with the you out of well weave. Like I'm just now training my hair like to go natural, like because all I used to do is just put braids in my hair. Steady
Mm-hmm.
braid my hair, steady braid my hair. I wouldn't like deep washing and deeper conditioning. I didn't did so many braids. It's crazy, different braid styles. Because that's how I just feel like they just take it out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what?
Just take care of it in between, and you can do
And
that.
I wasn't doing it. Like I was just taking them out, putting them back in. Like, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this natural journey. My hair been natural anyway for like 5 years, almost 6 years.
Yes.
But I just was like, let me go ahead and go to a natural stylist and go to a beautician. And
Yeah.
I went inside and I was scared at first. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, because my hair hadn't been deep conditioned. It haven't got like a what is that called? Like a deep toxic.
Like a steam treatment, conditioner.
We haven't got that in a long time, so I was like, all right, let me go ahead and this is gonna be my first time doing it, and I did it, and I dyed my hair. Like I never dyed my hair, and I was scared to dye my hair because I thought it was gonna fall out, but it actually came out good. I'm gonna take these out and kind of like wear it out because these
Yeah.
are only supposed to be up. Yeah, it's been up for like a week. This week,
Mm-hmm.
like 2 weeks. But I'm about to take them out and just kind of see how the curl came out because I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was scared because like I said, natural is a lot to work with. It's expensive and it's a lot to deal with.
It
You know,
is.
they don't know how to. I ain't never braided my hair. I ain't never did nothing to my hair, so it's like, all right,
Yeah. I mean, weaves are very convenient. I mean, I can't
very.
nothing because I do also wear weave and extensions myself, but I just know as a little girl I wasn't able to wear them. Like I don't think I
Yeah.
got my
And
first
now the little
sewing
girls, that's
yet.
what they. And now that's the
Like
crazy. Now
high
the little girls
school,
like
and
it.
now like we're putting sew-ins in little girls' hair that's like 10, 11, or
Yes.
not no such thing as ponytails no more. Like none of that. They like, no, I'm wearing I mean, the braids, they long. They just, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's important for our younger generation to, embrace their
There's
natural.
no little girls anymore. Like they
No,
want to be. Yeah, they want to wear long braids. Want to wear everything that we could not attempt to wear. We wore ponytails. Like what?
exactly. I think
Flats and ponytails.
not
Like
that
what?
long ago. I mean, and I was like 12, still with ponytails.
Yes. I don't even
You
think
will
I
never
wore weave
see a
until I got to high
little girl
school.
now with ponytails in her hair. She's not doing it. It's like a whole punishment.
They wear a long weave ponytails, but they won't wear. You can't get them to wear no plaits or nothing. It ain't like it used to be.
No, not at all.
They have natural, but they like to wear weave.
Yeah. And
The
like I said,
long
nothing
braids,
wrong with it.
the dreads.
As long as you take care of your natural hair up under the weave, like it's just important to still take care of your natural hair too.
Yes, I say too. What message do you want to send to like the little girls out there? Like, about because you say they don't like the way they natural hair no more. What message did you want to send in that book?
Um, I would
And
say,
for some adults too, because some adults are scared to wear their natural hair.
yeah,
Like me, I was scared. I was afraid to do it, but
yeah.
ain't
I
into
mean,
it.
I like how they come like now. If you can wear it, like I like the twist out. Sometimes I tell myself because like I just kind of do like natural hair, like shampoo, press, and curls. I do extensions. I do quick weaves, and I color and cuts and stuff like that. So a little bit like now the next generation is the dreads, like the locks and the sister
Yeah.
locks. And so I have been thinking about going into that field a little bit because that is still healthy hair care. And I mean, the hair grows beautiful. Like my sons have locks and dreads and stuff. And then it's just crazy, like how you can't get your hair to grow regular, but then you put something like that in your hair and then a
And
year
it grows.
later it's down your back. So I guess
Yeah.
it's what you're not putting all those products in your hair, all those chemicals in your hair. So I feel like what you're doing right now is a good journey. I like that, and I do want to get into that next too.
Yeah, like this is just like the twist out, but like she's like, you just gonna wear it like that? So yeah, because I don't know how to braid it back. I don't, mess with my hair, but
And in this busy world, we need convenience. Like nobody has 30 minutes in the morning to get themselves together, and then you have to train your hair. Like I get that a lot too. I get somebody that know that they didn't have braids and weaves their whole life, or at least 5 to 10 years, and
mm-hmm.
they'll come in and get one shampoo, press, and curl, and just expect it to flow and. And you're like, no, it takes time, and you have to train your hair. It just don't happen overnight. Like you actually have to train your hair. And I do tell people all the time that I specialize in healthy hair and hair growth. But now I'm starting to say now, like, hey, I specialize in healthy hair because if your hair wasn't never down your back, I can't make hair just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
well
yeah,
down
yeah.
your back. But I do get people that say, hey, you said my hair was gonna grow. So I have to, be careful with my words because I can promise you healthy hair, but I
Yeah.
can't promise you length all down your back, especially if you've never had length all down your back.
Can you tell them where you based off at? Where you are at? Your shop is at? Where you based off?
Yeah, so I'm on 6 Mile in Southfield. I'm in Detroit.
That's in Michigan, y'all.
I'm
That
a
ain't in Houston.
hairstylist, and I have did a few people from Houston. I have like 2 clients that fly from Houston to come get their hair done by me. Yeah.
Okay, that's
So,
good.
mhm. And so I also just this year I did a tiny house in my backyard, and this is exactly what I'm in right now. So I
Wow.
too, just in case, like when COVID happened, it got a little slow, and then girls, like that's another thing that I'm talking about in my book too, about being a salon owner, because it gets slow, and then people they do stuff for themselves, they don't think
Mhm.
about my bills and what I have going on, so then I'm stuck with that. And I understand what business is not going to always be perfect. It's not going to always pay for itself. You're going to take some losses. Like I said, I've been a salon owner for over 10 years now, so I understand I'm going to take some losses. But I do feel like after COVID, a lot of people wasn't going into the salon setting anymore. Like I have an
Mhm.
open salon floor. I don't have suites. And a lot of people
Mhm.
want suites now. So I done thought about doing suites. I done thought about everything. But then when I built the tiny house, I felt like I wanted to do something for myself, just in case, the salon thing don't work out. I don't, over exceed myself with stressing myself out about trying to keep a business open all by myself.
Yeah.
So it's a private setting. I have 2 chairs in here, and I'm still in the process of building right now, but I love it. I can't wait for my clients to see it, but I still also want to keep the salon too, as long as I can. But I have to be able to keep girls, so I'm always hiring.
So, like in the process, you say you talk about in your book about the salon owning, like what has been your ups and downs of the being a salon owner, like being a hairstylist? What has been your most challenging thing about it? Because I know you say you talk about it in the book. Can you give us a little snippet of what you're talking about in the book?
Um, I will honestly say, like I said, like people, I just feel like I haven't been able to get a team. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
that does hair now, it's like they want their own name, they for themselves. It's like I feel like that if I was to actually have girls come into the salon and they actually say, "Hey, I want to be a part of the CeCe's hair studio team. I want to build a team," but everybody wants to be their own independent name, and
Yeah.
it's always just a platform, like it's just
Mhm.
like, and I understand it's a revolving door. Like people come and go all the time. I don't expect nobody to stay. Even our kids, they grow up and leave us, So I'm not saying like you gotta be a part of CeCe's hair studio forever. No, I'm all for growth. I want you to grow. I want us to
Mhm.
grow in sisterhood. Like I want
Yeah.
that. But a lot of people like they just do stuff that's convenient for them. This price is convenient for me. This is just convenient for them at that time, and then they just go on. So, I mean, I just would really honestly say like if you have a team, a foundation, it could be better. That was probably my hardest part in owning a salon is that it's just a revolving door, and you have to put that in your mind and not take it personal. Because if you take
Mhm.
it personal, then you'll be like, oh, why they don't want to work with me? Why they don't want to be with me? So I talked about that a little bit in the book, and I would say that's like the most challenging part for me is just being able to get a team and building
So
personal.
you want basically a sisterhood, like you want to build a team. Even
Yeah,
if y'all leave me after a certain amount of time, this is just was your growth process for me. I
yeah,
wanted you to grow.
mm-hmm.
That's what it's about for you,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Evolving. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to learn from me, learn what you can learn while we here, and then if you have to grow and move on, that's what we all do. It's called evolving in life.
And that's fine. It's nothing wrong with that.
Is that if you could name any hair books that you want to do, like what would be a title of another hair book that you want to do, that you'll want to write?
I haven't thought about that yet.
I know because with writing I'm a writer, so
Okay.
you know I write about my life though.
Okay.
So it's different things you can write about, but my books that's on Amazon is published is about basically my life.
Okay.
The one that's behind you is like my bio as well. I'm
Mm-hmm.
finishing it up. But like, the journey of hair growth, like if you could name a book, what would you name it? Have you ever thought about it, or just like this just came out the blue and you just like I wanna write about hair growth?
Yeah. It just came out the blue. I'm
It's
still shocked
something that
when I
you
do
love to
it because I've
do.
been posting it now, and you can tell like my feedback has been like, "Wait a minute, you wrote a book? Like, what's the book about?" Like my husband asked me that. He's like, "What's the book about?" So I mean, it's still shocking to everybody that I did this. So, like I said, I just was up one night and I was thinking about it, and then me having a younger clients and just people always asking me, what else. So it just was just something that I wanted to do. So I'm excited to see the outcome. I'm excited to see the sales. I'm excited to see the support. I'm excited to build hopefully more clientele. I'm excited to be able to hopefully more girls want to join the team.
Yeah, it's a process. Like, how would you balance it if you do decide to do both? How would you think you'd be able to balance it with your personal life, the writing, and the doing hair? Like, how would you think you'd be able to balance it?
That's a good question too. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's a good one because I balance everything. I have a lot going on in my life. So I feel like I just balance it. Like I'm a mom, I'm a salon owner, like I still have part-time jobs. So it's like
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean I do it all. I guess I'm superwoman. I figure it out.
You have a time management, and you
Yes.
you already balanced in life. Like you basically balancing things now, like you said, with being a mom and a part-time job and being a salon owner. I know that can be tough sometimes.
Yeah. Mhm.
But that's good. You're balancing everything. Like, if you could tell your younger self something today, what would you tell your younger self?
Um Probably I think I used to probably have a problem a lot with caring what people thought of me. And
Mm,
I think that if I could tell my younger self something, I would probably say, love yourself, embrace yourself. Don't care what other people have to say about you. You only can live your life. You can't live nobody else's, and you have to make the best of it. So I think I would tell my younger self that. Because I always try to help people. I always feel like I can make somebody else's life better, and then it just be like, but nobody cares about my life. So I just think that I would probably say that to myself. Self love myself more.
okay. If you could write, if your life was a movie right now, what would you title it?
Woo.
The way you say it, woo, like that, like.
But I tell you, I have a lot going on in my life. I,
I think we all do right now. Like,
yeah, I thought about it, and I think that was something like I said when I told my husband that I was starting to write the book. He said the same thing, like, "Oh, what you writing about? You gonna write about us? Like, your life? Like?" And I'm like, "No, it's gonna be about hair." And he was like, "Oh." So I do feel like if I was probably to write a book about my life, I definitely believe that it would be a number one seller. I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know a lot of stuff that goes on in the Roberts household. So I'm pretty sure that it would sell. Now, what I would name that book, I don't know. I don't know. Probably, I don't know. That's a good question. I have to think about that. I'm a little personal, so
It gets hard. I'm gonna say this: it gets hard writing your personal life and your
yeah.
personal business because you have to go back through the steps that you went through, like all the way from. If you're writing a bio, it's all the way from childhood to adulthood to now, which is present. So you will have to go back through your challenges that you faced in childhood and different stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you ever say, like if you wrote a book and you say you writing it based on hair, right?
Yes.
You're writing it based on hair. Okay, what
Well,
challenges
it's
did
about
you?
myself, like how I started, what made me even pick up hair, why I took it up as a passion, just basically how it fit my lifestyle at the time, what being a mom and not being able to clock in and work a job and still come home and take care of kids, and daycare being so expensive. And
Yes.
it just ended up fitting my lifestyle better for me to be able to make my own time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it'll be like, okay, look, this is why I became a hairstylist. This is why because my mom them didn't know how to do hair. My mom and my aunt, so I'm like, I gotta learn how to do
I thought
something.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's how it is. Like, cause my daughter do hair. Cause me, hair, hey, I can't do it. But like she started to learn how to do her own hair, because I don't know how to do it. So that's why I say you'll probably inspire a lot of kids that's coming up because a lot of children they're not doing natural no more. They doing weave. Like they will burn their hair out with
Yeah.
flat irons. They will burn their hair out with dyeing their hair. Their hair will be falling out because they just doing so much to their hair and not
Yeah.
maintaining, not being healthy.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
true.
I didn't seen it all. My baby is 10 and can I get no? I mean 12. She's 12. Can I get this week? No. Don't do that. Just slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Cause she wants the weave and I'm
It's
just
here, she can't help it, because it's like it's what everybody's looking like,
it's the
now.
Gen Z.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's what they're about. They're really about putting stuff in their hair, the sew ins and all that. Yeah. So it'd be like slow down because
So I
I
have
don't
two
do it.
bonus daughters, but I have three boys myself. But I
Oh,
always say, like, with my bonus daughters, I used to do their hair because I've been in their life since they were babies themselves, and they were ponytails. And I was just talking about it with my oldest daughter the other day, and she was telling me like, "Oh, CeCe, you didn't let me put color in my hair until I was 17." And I'm like, so I don't know. But then now I'll have a client sit in my chair, no judgment, because it's not, it's no judgment. It's
yeah.
color. Like color is fun. But I
Yeah.
will have like them say their daughter might be 10 or 12, and they'll say, "Hey, she want highlights." And like I say, it's nothing wrong with it, and it's no judgment. But I just felt like, sometimes like that's just still too young. But it's how the world is now.
That's me. That's like my daughter is 12 and already has like a little patch, like a little color patch. And I just came home and I was like, I told you not to dye your hair. Like she's like, Mama, you won't let me do that. I can't get a second hold. No, slow down. And it's not even just about, you know, growing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Gen Z like that, but it's about y'all already developed. A lot of y'all
Yeah.
already developed. And putting weave to develop. Putting
Mm-hmm.
weave in your hair and dyeing it. You got these perverts out here. Like
Yeah.
that's what scares you. Girls or boys, that's what scares, you know what I mean? Because it'd be like it's girls and boys out. It's men and women out here, you know what I'm saying? It's pervs. And you
Definitely.
as a girl, you like when you have a girl, you're like, all right, hold on, because these boys, they different. This generation is different. They develop way more faster than we did. They
Mm-hmm.
ain't they ain't nothing like how we was. Like you said, what upon you let me dye my hair. So yeah, because my girl ain't play dye. She badly wanted me to get some weave in my head for my 12th grade prom. Eighth
Mm-hmm.
grade, I don't even think, yeah, eighth grade, I didn't even have no weave in my head. No, like what? We have
Mm-hmm.
he can do stuff like that. This generation,
It did. Yeah. But it's not
like this
like.
generation is different.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't want them to grow up too fast. You don't want them to be older than what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the lashes and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh,
Yeah, I see that too a
yeah,
lot.
like, yeah, it's like you don't want them to grow up too fast because when you grow up too fast, these people, these perverts out here, they looking like, you know, it's
Sometimes you can't help the development. You can't help that. But then, like I said, it's just still important for them to know self love and just to
yeah,
embrace their natural self. Like that's where I find the problem at. Is we can't help what their bodies look like. We can't help, we can't help that. But
how
we
they
can
develop, yeah,
in the younger generation, how to love yourself. Because I feel
yeah.
like we don't teach that enough. Like so.
Oh, we
Mhm.
don't. It's not like that no more. It's like.
Just even being like a brown skinned girl, and
Yeah,
it
it's
was
not
just
like that
my
no more.
dad always said like you're beautiful. You don't get that as much from your parents. Like you
Yeah.
gotta let your child know that they're beautiful, they're worthy, stuff like that. It just
I think that's where we go wrong at. You got to let them know, like, you're still pretty without the weave. You're still pretty
yeah
without the lashes. You still outlet without that.
yeah
And I think that's why I do love the idea of your book because it lets little girls know they can still be little girls.
yeah, and you
It
get
lets
to
people
bring
that it lets people that is actually like that's adults still
mhm,
know that they can still be beautiful without putting weave in their head. And I think for me, that's what I had struggled with. Like I was like, dang, I really don't want to, wear it like this. But it's like you grown now, girl. Like
mhm,
this is you. Embrace you. Because I was like, I got natural. I didn't wear my big puff when I had black hair. Like you'll see if you go back on YouTube, you'll see like my hair like big
mhm.
and like just it's been natural for a long time, but it was nappy. It wasn't all the way, like it's supposed to be, when you get it a curl shape, pattern and just moisturizing and stuff like that. Like I said, this was my first time in a long time getting it done like that. So yeah, y'all don't be ashamed, y'all. Wear y'all natural for real.
Wearing your hair, it's okay. It's beautiful.
Where is you still beautiful, you're still, and the fact that you wrote a book like that is awesome. Like I'm out for it. I definitely need to go read it. I definitely need to go read it. I definitely encourage others that's out here watching this live as well to embrace your natural. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. This is a part of you. This is who you are.
Yes.
This is who you are. You
Mhm.
came here with it. You don't have to always weave in your head to feel like you're beautiful.
Correct. Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I
Can
wanted.
you tell can you tell everyone where they can find you at and also where to find your book at?
So I'm on Amazon. You just put in the CeCe's Method hairstylist guide. I will be in Barnes and Noble, like bookstores. You can also always buy the book at the salon when it's available, September 7th. It'll be at the salon too, and on Amazon.
Well, I would like to thank you so much for coming on here and interviewing with me on my platform. I enjoyed you due to the technical difficulties, but we still got on here and we did it. And the fact that this is your first interview on here with me,
Ever.
I am so I'm so honored and I'm grateful that you took time out your day to even come on here and talk to me. And I thank you so much. I thank you for what you're doing, embracing the natural with the kids and the adults. Congratulations on your book in advance and more books to come in advance. And congratulations on your journey. And I pray that you have a good journey on finding people that's gonna come in and be stylists in your salon with you and you have a sisterhood. I pray
Yeah.
that you get a sisterhood that's gonna be there and you're gonna be able to help them to grow and evolve as well.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You have a wonderful day.
Okay. Bye bye.